Just I jotted down 4 to 5 questions for you.
Okay, that's great.
First of
That's an
all,
amazing thing.
have you ever did bungee jumping?
Oh, actually, recently I went to Rishikesh, and that time it was like astounding opportunity for me, and I literally wanted to do that, but I was like feeling like that I'm not like much competent to do this thing because I have hydrophobia, so I quit from that. Otherwise, I have
Okay.
done many more activities related to these kind of things. Like I have done twice. River rafting, and once I did paragliding as well. So I have done many kind of activities like this, but like I haven't done bungee jumping yet, and I don't want
Okay,
to
all
do
right.
actually. I don't want to do actually
Okay, all right.
because if rope gets break in between, so I'll directly fall into the onto the earth. So which I don't want actually.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you mentioned, you did also paragliding. So, how was your
Mm.
experience?
It was like quite daunting for me. Like when I was like just flying on the in the air. So that time I was like thinking that there is no engine in this, and I'm gonna fall. Like if it is gonna mess up, if it is gonna mess up. So I'm gonna fall on the earth. But yeah, fortunately, I had a trained person out there with me and who was guiding me that how I can hold the things. And I was recording myself out there. And when I was in like when I was like in fear of like falling down. So what I was doing that time, I was singing a song out there while
Okay.
flying. I was singing a song just to eradicate my fear, so that I can just I can just land on the earth properly. So, and I was recording my video as well simultaneously. So I was like thinking like if somebody is gonna watch my video, so what he's gonna ponder about, like he's the person, he's having abundance of fear in himself. So which I actually didn't want, and I just sung that song while flying out there, and I just felt over the moon that time that I have done something actually. Yes.
Yes, yes,
And when
right,
you endeavor to conquer something and you finally made that particular thing, so that time
right.
you get that conviction in yourself that now this is cup of tea for you. You can hit it whenever you want.
Yes, yes, right, right. And what
Mm.
about river rafting? Hello.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, very good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I have been doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. How about you? Well, how have you been so far?
Yes, I'm doing also great. Thank you so much for asking. So, you look like little bit. Uh,
No, actually, I just have got up. Not just have got up. I got up long back, but I was continuously working for my office, so that's why I'm looking like this. Like I haven't taken a shower yet, and still I'm looking like that. I have just got up because I was just taking rest for a couple of minutes,
no,
and
I'm
I
not
was
feeling.
feeling
I'm
little
not feeling.
sluggish.
Okay, I'm not feeling you just got up, but I feel like your health is not okay. Your eyes look like that.
No, actually, last night I slept little late.
Maybe.
So at about at about 2 I slept, and I got up around 6 early in the morning. So now these days it is like completely taxing task to me to manage my time itself.
Okay, all right. That's the reason. So just because
Yes.
of your work, you slept late night?
Yes, I had couple of calls last night, which was very inevitable to attend. So I was having them with the people. And when I slept last night, actually, like last night it was Shivratri as well.
Yes, yes.
So I went to the temple to see the glimpse of all the jhankis, those who were there, those who were just, roaming around here and there in the village, in my village itself. So I was witnessing them, and simultaneously I had a couple of conversations, and then I slept little late night. So therefore I'm looking like you like this. And
Okay. So
my
how do you
yeah,
feel now?
yeah, I'm okay. I'm great in everything. I enjoy
Okay.
everything like this. Like when I get the glimpse of such kind of things. because these are the things which we can only witness once in a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always, whenever I resonate myself with such kind of films, I always feel that I'm completely joyful.
Yeah, same
How about
here.
you, Bella? How's your, yeah.
Yes, actually, I wanted to tell you same here. If I do
Mhm.
everything on time, means that if I do every task on my time, which I decided one day before, so I feel
Mhm.
energetic and happy as well. If I
So
don't
round of
do,
applause for you today.
thank you. If I don't
Mhm.
do on time, then I don't feel better. As well as inner side also means that I thought inside, why shouldn't I did my task?
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
somewhere
Yeah.
regret, yeah, regret also.
Okay.
Just I jotted down 4 to 5 questions for you.
Okay, that's great.
First of
That's an
all,
amazing thing.
have you ever did bungee jumping?
Oh, actually, recently I went to Rishikesh, and that time it was like astounding opportunity for me. And I literally wanted to do that, but I was like feeling like that I'm not like much competent to do this thing because I have hydrophobia. So I quit from that. Otherwise, I have
Okay.
done many more activities related to these kind of things. Like I have done twice river rafting, and once I did paragliding as well. So I have done many kind of activities like this, but like I haven't done bungee jumping yet, and I don't want
Okay,
to
all
do
right.
actually. I don't want to do actually.
Okay, all right.
Because if rope gets break in between, so I'll directly fall into the onto the earth. So which I don't want actually.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you mentioned, you did also paragliding. So, how was your
Mm.
experience?
It was like quite daunting for me. Like when I was like just flying on the in the air. So that time I was like thinking that there is no engine in this, and I'm gonna fall. Like if it is gonna mess up. If it is gonna mess up, so I'm gonna fall on the earth. But yeah, fortunately, I had a trained person out there with me and who was guiding me that how I can hold the things. And I was recording myself out there. And when I was in like when I was like in fear of like falling down, so what I was doing that time, I was singing a song out there while
Okay.
flying. I was singing a song just to eradicate my fear, so that I can just I can just land on the earth properly. So and I was recording my video as well simultaneously. So I was like thinking like if somebody is gonna watch my video, so what he's gonna ponder about, like he is the person, he's having abundance of fear in himself. So which I actually didn't want, and I just sung that song while flying out there, and I just felt over the moon that time that I have done something actually. Yes.
Yes,
And
yes,
when
right.
you endeavor to conquer something and you finally made that particular thing, so that time
Mhm.
you get that conviction in yourself that now this is cup of tea for you. You can hit it whenever you want.
Yes, yes, right, right. And what
Mm.
about river rafting?
It was also very like a tedious task for everybody. It happens actually. When we go into the higher water things. So that time we
Mhm.
always feel like that we're going to jump into the river, right? We're
Mhm.
going to fall into the river now. But yeah, we have the trained staff out there to save us. And but yeah, there is no guarantee that if you are going to get any injury, so those person would be
Mhm.
responsible for that. You are the only person. Like if you are not following the instruction of that particular person,
Mhm.
so you are the person who is responsible for your own mistakes, whichever you are doing out there. But yeah, it was like also a daunting task for me to do that particular thing. But as I mentioned, when you do when you do such kind of daunting task for the first time, that time you have that fear in yourself that how you can
Yes,
actually,
yes.
how you can actually confront that particular challenge. But
Mhm.
when you endure, that time you have that such kind of feelings in yourself. But when you are able to prevail that particular thing, that time you have that conviction in yourself that yeah, this is my cup of tea now. So it happened to me as well when I was doing river rafting. So I was like feeling like that, like I'll not be able to do that. I'll jump into the river, or I'll make fuss in between the rafting. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I made that particular thing and I enjoyed a lot out there. And after doing that particular thing, when I got the second chance to do that, I hit that because I wanted to do that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I must say that was amazing and as well as scared kind of experience, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
Before
exactly.
do before doing, we have a like a big fear in our side, but after they do it, it seems like everything is okay. Because
Exactly.
I had also experience not like paragliding or river rafting, but when I was teenager, then I eagerly wanted to do uh, boating in
Okay.
Chandigarh, Sukna Lake. Yeah, but
Mm.
I was too much scared because I
Mhm.
thought if I go in between lake, maybe like a boat shake and fall in the water like that. So I
Yes.
was scared, and another hand, I was eager to do. But when
Hmm.
I did, so I felt so glad.
Exactly. It happens. One day it happened to me that I was riding my bike. Actually, when I went to Rishikesh last time, so I took a bike on rent. So what I was like thinking that I wanted to go to Nilkant. So what I made that time, I thought like I should go to Nilkant by all alone. Like I was completely all alone, and I went out there all alone. So I was like riding my bike out there to go to Nilkant from the Rishikesh. So it is around 19 kilometers of journey out there.
Okay.
So I had never, I hadn't had this experience that I can ride my bike somewhere in the hilly area. So that was my first time, and when I was riding my bike, so that time I had that fear in myself that I cannot ride that bike. But when I commenced riding my bike first time for the first time out there, so I got that conviction. Now I can ride. But still, when I was riding, so there was a very deep turn, so I was not able to turn my bike out there properly. But yeah, when I turned my bike, like on couple of turns, so I was getting into the habit of turning my bike like that. So when I was like coming back from Nilkant to Rishikesh, so I was just relishing myself on the way because that time it was like completely uncrowded path. Nobody was there. Only few people, those who were running their bike and all, they were there only, and only few local people were there. Those who were having their shop out there. So those were there. Apart from that, there was no traffic, and I was just completely feeling on cloud nine that I'm doing something.
Yeah, absolutely right. When we do like especially whatever
Hmm.
we don't want to do and unwillingly, or I must say willingly, just we have to do immediately, so we feel something different.
Exactly. Yeah, it happens in the communication as well.
Mm-hmm.
When we have this conception in ourselves that we can confront any conversation, right? So if we are going to have any impromptu conversation at that moment of time, so we cannot actually confront that because we
Mm-hmm.
do not have that conviction in ourselves that we can have conversation with somebody. So first we need to
Yes.
have that confidence in ourselves that we can definitely break the ice somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
this conviction, this confidence is going to make us to speak this language eloquently, actually.
Yeah, exactly right. All right.
Yes.
That was really amazing. I must say, your spending time about Rishikesh, right?
Okay, so one thing I would like to know today, I'm like really, literally inquisitive to get to know one thing from your end, and that is like, what are your learnings from your life? What are
Oh,
your learnings from your life? This is this is a quite hard nut to crack to reveal this question, but still, I want to get to know something from your side.
all right. So could you give me hint like what
Hint
actually
like,
we learned
what are
so
your
many
learnings?
things.
Like what? Hmm. So, what all kind of people did you get in your life, and what did you learn from them? And what about your parents? What they taught you actually? So, the parents are also guiding now these days that you should do this thing and you should grab such things in your life. And how about your siblings? Like, what they help you when you were struggling in your teenager days? And apart from that, your surroundings, like what all kind of surroundings you were having, like friend circle, and how they treat you, your friends, how they treat you, and how they treated you actually, and many
Mm-hmm.
more things are there. Like
Yes,
whatever you have witnessed in your past, you can just mention those things.
yes, sure. Actually, I want to start to telling you before my marriage. When I was uh, what should we say, bachelor, and for girl, I
Okay,
forget.
bachelor. You can say bachelor
No,
itself.
there is particular word. Now I forget.
Okay.
Okay, so I can say just bachelor.
Hmm.
So when I was bachelor, that time I didn't have much power to understand in front of the person. I
Hmm.
always thought, yeah, just he's a nice person. If anyone spoke with politely, and I don't know what the meaning of meethi meethi batein karna. What is the
Okay.
meaning of?
Sweet talks. You can utilize sweet talks.
Yes. So if in front of person sweet talks, start sweet talks. So that time I was not able to judge the people. But I must say, after getting my marriage, I learned so many things. Now I have a power. I can say I can understand in front of person what kind of actual their personality or they have, because before marriage I literally tell you I was not able to judge the people. And
Okay.
second thing, before marriage, whatever in my mind, just I try to speak. But
Hmm.
actual, first of all, we have to also speak, and as well as we have to listen in front of person. So listening is
Exactly.
also most important. As like
Hmm.
if I have an idea, so just start. You have to do like that. But if we have to speak, and as well as we have to ask, in front of you, whatever available. What is your opinion? What is your perceptions? So we should ask, because this is a really necessary. And if I talk about my mom, what I learned from mom, so in my mom generation, whatever we are like living a luxury life, I must say luxury, but my mom generation, that much not available at that time. So I learned, if I face any problem, or if I stuck somewhere, if anyone speak behind me and after that I listen. So I always remember my mom, because
Okay.
I learned so many things from her. So
Okay.
patience is really very important in our life. If
Hmm.
we want to if we want to live happily life, so patience is also very important. Patience and wait for good time. My mom faced so many time very bad situation, not financially, like uh, like around sister-in-law. Sometime every,
Hmm.
I must say, every home happened this kind of activity, like
Yes, yes, yes,
mother-in-law,
yes.
like that. So we have to, nowadays generation just starting fighting each other like that, but we have to
Hmm.
also wait for good time. Our right is speak, but if in front of person not able to understand your feelings, so we have to just keep quiet or wait for good time. So I must say I learned so many things from my mom. She is
That's
a big
great.
inspiration, especially in my life.
Yeah, nice to hear. Nice to hear, actually.
Yes. And there are so many points which I wanted to tell you, but now I'm unable to recall.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah, really, I'm unable to recall.
No issue, no issue. Thank you so
Yes.
much that you have articulated too many things about you, your family, and what all
Mhm.
things you have
Yes,
conquered from your past.
I forget one thing mentioned as you asked about my family. So we are four sisters, and four sister has a different line. I must say work. I am a
Okay,
teacher by profession. My middle means she is younger than me. She is a makeup artist, and third one is in the clinic receptionist, and fourth one is fashion designing. So we
okay,
learn so many things each other. And one of my brother, he is also teacher, but he teach like 10th and 12th standard student. So we learn each other so many things. If we get stuck
okay,
anywhere, so we ask and we get information each other. Sometimes my neighbors laughing. Someone asked to my mom, in your home, everyone like teacher and makeup artist, stitching, fashion designer like that. She spoke like that. So if I want any design, so I can take suggestion from my youngest sister. If I want to, it is little bit funny.
Hmm.
If I want to
No,
uh,
it is quite meritorious for me that you have all the things in your home, and you don't need to go outside to ask for the assistance in such kind
yes.
of things, particularly, right?
Yeah, if I want to know about, especially related to makeup, related to beauty product, I always ask my younger sister. So this
Hmm.
kind I learned, and one of my third sister, she is a big inspiration for us. When she was child, she was child. That time she is too much calm. She doesn't want to speak a lot. So, but after getting job, or I must say after, uh, yeah, after getting job, she changed herself. Now she is a trainer, especially on that particular clinic. So I must say she is also big inspiration for us. Means it is not necessary. Those are very calm, very like don't speak too much. So it is not necessary. Those are very shy from childhood. So when she grown up or he grown up, so look like that. Our nature also change day by day, and we can change if we want to change. So we can definitely change. We can make our personality whatever we want. It's not true if I don't get a chance to do this, so we can't change ourselves. We can.
Exactly. We can definitely bring a drastic transformations in everything if we want, actually. And this is
Yes.
our first and foremost responsibility that we need to reach out to the people for the assistance. If we have something and which is like quite hard nut to crack, which is like brain surgery for us, that we are not able to find out the solution or find out the outcome of that particular thing. So we should definitely, if we have resources with ourselves, so we should go for the assistance and we should ask to the people and if we are still not able to get some insight, so we should reach out to those people, those who are much adroit person in this profession, in each and every profession, actually.
Hmm. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you have any other destination where you eagerly want to go there?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to see the people to speak this language eloquently all the time.
It means you want to go abroad.
No, actually, no. In India, those who have been having these kind of adults that they are not able to speak this language spectacularly. So I literally
Mhm.
want to make them speak this language much eloquently
Okay.
because everybody can speak this language. Like it's not
Mhm.
a like such a tedious task that nobody can prevail this language. Everybody can prevail this language, but people actually don't know the right way to victor this language actually. And some of the people they have been pretending like this that they do not have the ambience of English speaker, right? It was with me as well. It happens with me as well that I do not have the ambience of English speakers. So instead
Mhm.
of making such excuses that we do not have ambience of English speakers, we should definitely work on ourselves. We should definitely find out bunch of ways where we can unfold definitely ourselves in English language. And now these days we have innumerables of social media platforms where we are getting the opportunities, incredible opportunities to connect with the people in English,
Yeah. Right.
right? And we
Exactly
should
right.
find out. And one more thing, cherry on the cake, that we should find out those people, those who are much spunky or enthusiastic to learn this language like you, right? So we must have
Yes.
conversation with them so that we can get some insights related to spoken English, and we can definitely deploy them in our communication as well. And that's how we can definitely work on our communication, and we can be, sanguine person all the time in this language.
Yes. Right. So,
Yes,
what will you do to make them,
to make
you
them
know,
speak.
yeah, I must say to make them speak because there are so many people they actually wanted to speak English. They eagerly
Hmm.
wanted to speak English, but when comes to uh, speak English or work on English, but that time they feel monotonous.
Exactly. It's a tedious task. It's a monotonous task for the people, those who just have commenced their journey in this language, right? Literally. So if we are thinking that we are going to speak this language when the pigs are going to fly, it is not going to happen. Like we can speak this language right now as well. So we need to comprehend the criticality about this thing, that how we can learn this language. Now these days people have started indulging themselves in such a quandary where they are not able to decide this thing, that which are the imperative part of this communication, which we need to actually follow. Right? We cannot speak this language by learning just grammar. We cannot speak this language by learning couple of advanced structures or vocabularies. We need to have the amalgamation of each and everything, which is gonna provide us assistance to speak this language more eloquently.
Yes, exactly right.
I must be wrong
Okay.
in that, but as per my outlook, I am articulating the things in much worthwhile manner.
Yeah, I must say, if we need to speak English, if we eagerly want to speak English, so
And
we must.
yeah.
Mhm.
One more thing I would like to mention here. If by your channel, this is your your channel. So here I would like to mention one thing. Like if somebody wants to learn this language, right, without grammar, without many more things, and expediently, if somebody wants to learn this language, they can contact me. I have a YouTube channel by the name of English Optimization with Lalit. I'll I'll not charge even a single penny to make them speak initially, because
Mhm.
here I also want to flourish myself. So if I'm imparting my knowledge with somebody, so therefore I also have been working on myself, and I also have been growing by leaps and bounds, because here I have started implementing those ideas which I already have executed on myself.
Wow, amazing.
Yes. Yes. So now I'm
Wow.
just gonna do this thing. Like if somebody wants to learn this language, they can contact me. I'll provide them free of cost classes, but the people don't value those things, those who are free of cost. So it's up to
Yeah.
you completely. Like if somebody wants to pay, then they can go for the payment as well. Otherwise, I do not have anything. And whichever the payment I will compile. I'll donate that payment to the animals feeding, right? So that is I'm gonna do. And whichever wants to learn this language, they can contact me on English Optimization with Lalit.
Oh my God, this is a really great opportunity for, especially for they are enthusiastic to learn this language.
And those who are
So
beginner, they can definitely contact me. And
Mm-hmm.
this is for advanced speaker as well. Those who are struggling while utilizing couple of vocabularies and they are not able to decide this thing that how can like how we can learn the vocabularies and how we can actually deploy them in the conversation, real time conversation. Because this is the main hurdle that is being faced by each and everybody that they are not able to enforce abundance of structures while speaking. So
Yes,
I'll
yes.
make them. They'll have to bear with me at least for 3 months, and I'll make them to learn these things and learn this skill as well. That how they can find out those ways, those who are much imperative to find out more ideas to picture this language. Because these are not the three aspects. Like people usually say, the reading, writing, and listening. These are the three aspects of or speaking, four aspects of this English language. These are not only the four aspects of this language. There are many more aspects of learning this language.
Okay, I am also one of them. I am facing like inculcates new vocabulary on my communication skills.
Okay,
So
so as
I
soon
want,
as I'm gonna, so there is one terms and condition around this. So as soon as I'm gonna get at least 5 members, those who want to vector this language expeditely, right? Then I'm
Mhm.
gonna kick off my sessions around this. Because if I only have one person in the session, so it is like quite tedious task to me to manage my time as well. Because I always completely engross myself in different kind of stuffs where I also, I haven't conquered this pace of communication just because of like sitting idle. I also have been vigorously working on myself consecutively, and therefore I'm able to speak this language like this.
Yeah, yeah, right. Actually,
And I'm gonna
I
promote
have
this thing now.
another session, so I have
Hmm.
to bind up the session because
But
she
I
will
had
wait.
couple of more questions because I wanted to, I wanted to get more and more insights from your end. But it's okay. I'm looking forward for the next session with you. And
Yes, yes, I definitely. I am too. Yeah.
hmm, hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for inviting.
And thank you so much for giving your precious time. It was really amazing session. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Yeah.